What's up, guys? We are back for another rendition of motivation because, okay. So, this topic is going to be covering one of my favorite basketball players, Jimmy Butler, a very great success story. And what you're going to see is, I was watching the Bulls game the other day, and you're going to see, like, my live reaction as to, like, as I was watching the game, I was in the moment, and, we're going to go ahead and run the clips, and you're going to see how I reacted, and we're going to get the chance to see, they're going to talk to Jimmy Butler after the game, and we're going to see what he had to say, and I'm going to tell you, like, how I reacted and respond. And so, let's get cracking.
Alright, here we go. Let's come down to the last shot. Bulls are down by 1 with 8.4 seconds. Here we go. We know it's going to Butler. It's in Butler's hands. Okay, Jimmy, he's running the clock down. Jimmy, 3 seconds. He's fouled. He's fouled. He's fouled. He's fouled. Yep, he's fouled. He's fouled. That shot wasn't gonna not go in. Alright, anticipation, guys. We're waiting the calls from the refs on whether it was a foul or not. Of course, we're talking about the game as a win or a loss right now because, Alright. Butler, you can do it, man. Come on, I know you're going through a lot right now. Just block out the noise. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. One free throw at a time. There we go. There we go.
Set yourself and get your shot out, but boy, that's a tough call. And Marcus Smart's still looking at him like, I don't know. I hate to see a game end on that. That really wasn't much of a fall for was one at all.
Yes! There you go! There you go! There you go! There you go. That's what I'm talking about. This was it, guys. You be the judge. Is that a foul? Did he touch his elbow on that? Did Marcus Smart touch Jimmy Butler's elbow on that? They use it. Right. We about to see, guys. We about to see. Butler's 2 free throws going to be the end of the game. Yes! Yes! They did it! We did it! Butler! Woo, we did it, guys. We got that win. We got that W. We grinded for it.
Huge free throws to seal the game. On the last play, you were able to draw the foul. Where and how was the contact? How were you able to do that against Smart?
We all know that he's an aggressive defender. A good one at that, though. Create a little space, spin back. D-Wade told me that to tell you the truth. Shoot over that shoulder. He got a piece of the elbow. Go to the line, make 2.
You're a good defender, too. On the other end, everyone knows Isaiah Thomas is great in the 4th. You're defending him. You disrupted him. What were you concentrating on?
Make everything tough for him. I mean, the kid can play. He's small, but he got a lot of heart. He's the key to their team. He's a hell of a player, Get to the basket, shoot threes. It was tough.
And now you guys have 2 wins going into the All-Star break. Coming out of the break, what does this team need?
To keep doing what we're doing, not settling. We gotta win as many games as possible to end up where we want to be. But if we play like that, we'll be fine.
Where do you want to be? Where can this team be?
I don't know. I think we gotta take it one day at a time. But I know in our heads where we want to be.
All right, thanks. Congrats.
Thank you.
Guys.
All right, there you go. There you have it. You just watched the post-game interview with Jimmy Butler, and there's a couple key things that we're going to zone in here. So he was asked, where can this team be? And Butler's response to that, he didn't necessarily say, we can win a championship. What he said was, we got to take it one day at a time. So that's something that I've been hearing a lot from a lot of great athletes, and I think that concept can be applied anywhere in life. You really got to look at life one day at a time. For me, like you guys know, I'm a manager at McDonald's. There have been times where I had to work, say, 4 or 5 days in a row. And when I started thinking about that, I started to kind of think in my head, like, oh man, like that's a lot of work. So I kind of started to get down on myself and kind of think in a negative way. And the reality is, like, all that I should have done, or what I should have been thinking, is just take it one day at a time. Like, if I would have looked at work one day at a time, it would have became manageable. Because when you go into work, it's not like when you're at work, you're being forced to work all those shifts at once. Like, imagine if you had to, you knew you were going to work the next 5 days, but if you had the choice of, say, working 40 hours straight, would you do it? No, like, none of us would do it. So we really just got to take that one day at a time approach. And Butler, that's what he said about, the Bulls right now and what they need to do. And another thing, I don't know if you guys caught, is that Butler said he knows in his head where they want to be or where they can be. So, in sports, right, the mentality, the mindset you got to have is championship. So in Butler's head, he knows, like, where this team can be. So you just got to have it up here. And that's like with anything in life. You got to know your capabilities, like, where you can be. And I mean, when we look at the Bulls right now, we know about the superstar warriors in the league right now and how great they are, and that nobody thinks that anyone's going to beat them, or maybe that Cleveland's the best threat to beating the Warriors. But, with the Bulls and Jimmy Butler, no matter what's going on, you got to have the mindset and mentality up here that, at the end of the day, you got to take it one day at a time, and you're trying to win a championship. So I challenge you guys to look at your life. Think up here, where can you be? Like, where do you see yourself in your future? Like, your dreams, your goals. And when you envision that success and you envision what your life can be like, you gotta live by it. So you can't just be talking and dreaming, and you could do those things, but you gotta put action to what you say and what you believe. You gotta back it up with your actions. Words mean a lot. We can go to relationships and all that. People say things all the time, but their actions don't really define, like, what their words mean. You gotta act on it. So just take it one day at a time. Life becomes manageable when you take it one day at a time. Wake up in the morning, think to yourself, like, okay, what do I want to do in life? What are my goals? What are my future dreams? So take that attitude and that mindset, and you're going to accomplish great things. All right, guys, that's another rendition. We got Travis Wally Motivation, and you can do it!